everybody, I'm Lori T Adventures, and I kicked the camera. Hey everybody, I'm Lori T Adventures, and today's my birthday! Since I turned 18 today, and that technically means I'm an adult, I decided to make a list of my top 10 childhood PC games. In replaying some of these games, I can tell you right now, they would not be my favorite childhood games anymore. In fact, some of them are actually really annoying and tedious. But this is a list of the ones that I liked. This is my top 10 favorite games when I was a kid. Alright, now the typical rules apply to the list. One game per franchise. Don't complain if your favorite game doesn't make it on the list. And I played children's games, so don't expect to see any of the old Grand Theft Auto games or anything like that. You'll be seeing literally children's games. Sort of. Time to play Dollhouse. I'm really not sure how to even describe this game. You basically are followed around by this kind of annoying fairy, who then asks you to pick a doll that then comes to life. They then tell you that it's their baby brother's first birthday, and you need to help get the house ready. You spend the entire game dusting, baking, doing interior design, and other mundane tasks. This game really is a prime example of a game that has not stood the test of time. Although this game is absolutely tedious now, I had a lot of fun playing it when I was younger, and that's what really counts.
Hi there! Welcome to my undersea world!
Now, I normally don't like games that are based off of a movie, especially if they are based off of a children's movie. Yet the game for The Little Mermaid 2: Return to the Sea was actually really fun. It's basically a compilation of fun little mini-games. I remember loving the little trident game where you run around picking up crystals or something like that. There's also this diving game that kind of scared me as a child. There's also an aquabatics game where you design a performance. I spent hours as a child perfecting their routines and carefully selecting music. In replaying it, I was a lot more entertained by the fish that would eat anything you didn't want to use. The next minigame was my favorite as a child. It's basically a sticker book that you can color and add sound to. My sister and I used to sit for hours playing with them as though they were dolls. By the end, it would somehow turn into many, many melodies with different hair colors. I think this pretty much sums it up.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Now, this is a game that you probably haven't heard of. And if you have, well, props to you. Not many copies were sold, and it's actually pretty hard to track down a physical copy of this game. Either way, Darby the Dragon is an amazing children's game. It's an adorable point-and-click adventure game about dragons. This game has memorable characters, fun, yet simple puzzles, and memorable songs. Even after not playing this game for 7 years, I was still able to sing every song word for word.
Goodbye, good sir, for you're all wet. This ugly dragon is my pet.
I should probably note that as much as I loved this game as a kid, I was absolutely terrified of it. Well, to be more precise, I was terrified of the musicians that would randomly walk up to you and sing you a song. You see, you'll literally walk onto a new screen, and you can still move your cursor so everything seems normal. And then they just walk on screen and say, "Can we brighten your day with a song?"
May we brighten your day with a song?
But besides the creepy musicians, this game is amazing, and I have such fond memories of playing it as a child. Growing up, my sister and I loved Madeline. We watched every episode on almost every book, and we had basically every video game. My favorite game, by far, was Madeline European Adventures. It was a simple point-and-click adventure game. Basically, you, as Madeline, find a magic lamp with a genie in it. The lamp is then stolen, so you must travel to Switzerland, Italy, and Istanbul to get it back. You can also play little educational mini-games at any time. The game is short, cute, and very memorable. There are actually quite a few lines from this game that I still quote to this day.
Guten Tag. Hello.
Overall, it's a wonderful and adorable game. Oh man, I love this game. I honestly don't even know where to begin. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver is one of those games that I personally believe still stands the test of time. You drive a Hot Wheels car on a track while doing stunts in the air. Okay, I probably just made this sound like the most boring game ever, but I promise you that this game is fun. It's almost weird that I love it so much because I strongly dislike racing games. 2 of the courses are locked at the beginning of the game, but you can unlock them after consecutively beating each course within a specific time limit. While racing on each course, you can do a variety of fun stunts using your keyboard. This game is fun, but also kind of ruined real Hot Wheels for me. I learned that no matter how much time you invest in making the ultimate track, it will never be as cool as the courses in this game. Oh, and it's basically impossible to make jumps. Like seriously, I've tried. Either way, this game is amazing and just overall fun. Cats 5, an amazing gem from Ubisoft. Prepare yourself for the most exciting and engaging game ever! You plunge into the world of owning a cat. There's a variety of interactive activities that you can do with your darling felines. Every single activity offers a world of excitement and hours of endless fun. Watch with wonder as your cats frolic on the beach. Sit and stare as they eat their food. Bask in the joy of playing mini games with your cats. Enjoy the beauty of a garden that you can carefully plant and tend to. Although the most exciting part of this game is watching your cats fall in love. You merely spray them with love potion and perfume, set up a music box for some romantic ambiance, and then you can wait in anticipation. Wow, isn't this game fun? I think I've just made it clear why I invested hours into this game as a child. I mean, who wouldn't, after seeing just how fun and engaging and clearly not boring this game is? Detective Barbie, the mystery of the carnival caper. I could seriously do an entire video on this game. So basically, you go to a carnival. Ken volunteers to be part of a magic trick. The magician says she will make Ken disappear, but when she tries to bring him back, he's gone. It's up to you as teen Barbie detective to find Ken. Oh, and the stolen charity money. You wander around the carnival using an oversized magnifying glass to find clues and footprints. I mean, I wasn't really sure that magnifying glasses work that way, but I'm not really complaining. There are 3 interactive rides at the park: the swan boats, the bumper cars, and the crazy slide. The suspect will sometimes be on one of these rides, and you will need to ride it to try and catch them. It's pretty easy to do. Well, except for the bumper cars. I've been playing this game since before I was in preschool, and I've still only beat the bumper cars once. I have wonderful childhood memories of playing this game with my cousins when we would have sleepovers. Sure, it hasn't really stood the test of time, but it was a great game when I was younger. When most children are asked what they want to be when they grow up, they give very cliche answers such as fireman or princess. When I was young, I told everyone that I wanted to open an amusement park. Imagine my excitement when my parents bought me Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 Triple Thrill Pack. I was immediately enamored by everything about this game. You could build rides, add decorations to the park, blow up rides, and more. Being the Triple Thrill Pack, it had 2 expansion packs built in. Now as a child, I was terrible at this game. I didn't understand the objectives. I was constantly in debt. I didn't know how to take out loans, and I was terrible at building coasters. Like really, really bad. Yet none of that stopped me from investing an embarrassing amount of hours into this game. This game has stood the test of time better than any other game on this list. I still invest an embarrassing amount of hours into this game, although now I actually understand how to play the game. Humongous Entertainment, aka my childhood. You see, this is the reason why I'm only including one game per franchise. Otherwise, about 8 out of the 10 games on this list would be by Humongous Entertainment. I love the entire Freddy Fish series. Each game is a mystery that the protagonists Freddy and Luther need to solve. The fourth entry, Freddy Fish, The Case of the Hogfish Rustlers of Briny Gulch, is definitely my favorite. It's, in my opinion, the most unique game in the Freddy Fish series. It's a Western-themed mystery in which you're trying to rescue Cousin Calico's stolen hogfish. The game also has replay value because the locations of the different items you need to acquire change each time you play. I have played this game more times than I can even count. It's amazing and pretty much helped define my childhood. This series is actually the reason why I started playing video games as a young child.
Alright, I'm ready for action.
What do you know? Another Humongous Entertainment title! While I absolutely loved the Freddy Fish series, Pajama Sam was always my favorite. I own every single game in this series, although the first one, Pajama Sam in No Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside, is by far my favorite. And I'm not even sure how to explain why. It's about a boy named Sam who is apparently a human, who believes that the comic book antagonist, Darkness, lives in his closet. He equips himself with his flashlight, mask, and lunchbox, portable bad guy containment unit, and enters his closet, only to be transported to the land of darkness. These trees then confiscate his potentially dangerous items, and Sam doesn't believe that he can vanquish darkness without them. The goal of the game is to retrieve the 3 items, which, like Freddy Fish, are in different locations each time you play. I really loved this series. Overall, Pajama Sam in No Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside is classic, fun, and easily my favorite childhood game ever. Thanks for watching. I hope I brought back some good childhood memories. Or if not, then I guess you just saw a video. What are your top 10 childhood games? Let me know in the comments. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for any games you want to see me review, please let me know. Also, if you have any ideas for any other top 10 lists, I would love to hear them. But please don't send me the really cliche lists, like top 10, I don't know, something, insert something cliche. Find something unique, like top 10 mailboxes and games. Okay, don't do that, that's weird. I just want to give a big thank you to some other YouTubers out there that let me use some of their footage, because my beautiful ancient Windows XP that proves to be completely useless sometimes wouldn't let me film 3 out of the 10 games. So thankfully 3 YouTubers out there gave me permission to use footage from their playthroughs of their games. So I just want to say that I take no credit for any of the footage from Detective Barbie, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, or Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver. Now, the people whose channels those are from, I'm leaving links in the description to both their channels and the original videos that those are from, so please check them out and support them. And yeah. I think I just totally stretched this one out. Oh.